You're going to die one day. I mean, if nothing helps you see life clearly, being comfortable with your mortality should help you understand that you're not going to be here forever. So, what are you going to say you did with the time you had while you were here? Waiting for permission for somebody to tell you, oh, Anita, I think you should start YouTube. Anita, I think you should go into this. Anita, I think you should do this. Waiting for permission from people that are humbled by your growth. You don't need permission from anybody. You're not going to succeed in life. And no, I'm not a prophet of doom. But the one reason why you're not going to succeed in life is because of your mindset. Your mindset is betraying you. Your operating system is the reason why you will remain in this position forever. Yeah. Your mindset is the official contribution to your winning or losing in life, even more than the work of your hands. I got that from Apostle Joshua Selman. Belief systems are powerful. And that's why I made this series on mindset rewiring, because I know how much a bad mindset can ruin your life. You can have a beautiful and a great destiny, but if you're not transformed by the renewal of your mind, you will not fulfill your destiny. That's it. No matter the oil they pour on your head, if your mindset does not partner with what God's word says, you remain a failure forever. You know what I told myself when I started knowing what life is like? I don't want to look like where I'm coming from. When I speak with people, they're like, what do you mean you come from this place? I actually just laugh because it's very intentional. Make no mistake, I did not inherit it. It's very, very intentional. Because when you do not do the work to refine yourself, you will look like where you're coming from. And no shade, if you love where you're coming from, that's fine. But man, know thyself. It's what I tell a lot of people. Know where you're coming from, know where you're going to, know what you want to do with your life. It will help you, it will separate you from the pack. There are a lot of things I do not do, not because I don't want to do them, but because I cannot do them. I can't do them. I cannot. I can't indulge in some things. There are lots of things at stake. So you have to be very intentional. And one way is your mindset. Your mindset. If you follow me on TikTok, you know how much your mindset would have shifted by now. And today I want to talk about one thing that stopped a lot of people, that almost stopped me. And that is permission, asking for permission. You see that one, you don't know, but subconsciously, you're craving permission from people, even people that you don't want to live like their life. Yes, you're waiting for people to believe in you, to tell you, oh, Anita, go. I think you can get it. Yeah, I believe this thing is for you. Do you know, for the longest time in my life, I thought somebody was going to walk up to me and say, ah, Anita, I saw a space. I saw a space that you can feel. So I kept on waiting that one day somebody's going to come and, but it never came. The only time it started coming was when I decided that I'm going to go for the life that I want to live. You can negotiate your reality so long as you're still in this life. You can negotiate your reality. Nobody's going to give it to you. Take it from me. You do not need permission to live a beautiful life. You do not need permission to live that life that you want to live. I know, growing up, you seek, you crave permission. You want parents to tell you this. You want people around you to tell you this. And yeah, you needed that while you were a child, but you don't need this anymore. You don't need your uncle to tell you, you should go for this. You don't even need your parents to tell you, I think you should go for this. You don't need the opinion of every single person to do what you want to do. You need yours and God. Once God gives you it, go ahead. You don't need to run it through 1,000,001 people. I can tell you that for free. Because the more you keep on telling people that have a ceiling for your growth, you're never going to fulfill your purpose. So stop seeking permission. Stop saying, would they like me? Would they not like me? Two things I want you to be comfortable with in life is that, number one, people are going to judge me. And that's fine. Number two, they are not going to like me. And that's fine. That's totally fine. If you live a life when people never judge you or when everybody likes you, you're living a very, very miserable life. Do you know why? I'm very sure you shape shift every day. You do your best to make sure that, oh, they like me. You do your best to make sure that you are everything to everybody, but you cannot be everything to everybody. You cannot be everything to everybody. Waiting for validation is outsourcing your confidence. Why would you want to outsource something you need to run the rest of your life? You don't need any single person to tell you go for it. When you know that that's something you want to go for it. You don't need their permission. I don't care who they are. I don't care who they are in your life, but you do not need anybody's permission to go for the jugular. The jugular will not come and meet you. And that's one of the major reasons why you tell people what you want to do. You end up not doing it. You know why? Because misery loves company. So when you mistakenly tell somebody that doesn't want you to grow, they nip it in the bud because they don't even want you to live that life because they know they cannot, so they stop you. So that's why when you constantly tell people and you don't move on with the plan because the reason why they told you not to go ahead with it is because they cannot do it and they do not want you to do it. So stop taking permission. Stop outsourcing your confidence. How long? How long? Nobody's going to give you anything. The day you realize this, that's the day your life will change. And I pray it changes today. Because you see that job, that career, that school you want to go to, that partner that God has said, oh, this is the person I want you to be with. If you keep on seeking permission from other people to know if this is what I should do, you will live a miserable life. You will let all those things go because people are going to tell you their own opinion based on their own perspective, not based on your own perspective, not based on what you should be doing in your life. So sit down. You need to be able to take decisions on your own. And that's why you have the Holy Spirit. Many times you will fail. But you know the funny thing? You learn more from failure than from success. So if you're thinking, what if I fail? What if you succeed? And if you fail, and so what? You fail and you move on. You fail and you move on. So stop seeking permission, asking every Tom, Dick, and Harry for permission. Before you do anything, you call Uncle Sarah, call Uncle this, Uncle that, Auntie this. Before you know, you don't do anything anymore. You need to master the art of taking that decision without seeking permission. Did you hear my rhyme? Taking that decision without seeking permission. Okay? And you probably already know, the people who changed the world, they did not wait for consensus. They were told no repeatedly. They were told no repeatedly, but they told themselves, I don't care what you think, I'm going to do it. Nobody handed them a permission slip and said, oh, now you can go on, Nobody. They decided that they were going to change their life, they were going to change their world, and that's how things change. And I think one thing that will make you change your life is anger. Oh, anger. You need to be so angry. You need to be tired. You need to be tired of this state that you are right now. That's when you will decide to change. In the Bible, Isaac told Esau, when you get restless, you will break the yoke off your neck. It didn't say when you get restless, you will seek permission, you will break the yoke. So when you are tired, you realize that nobody's going to give you a sleep and say, oh, now Anita, you can go on. Now Cindy, you can go on. You decide that your life is going to change. And you start looking for a way to forge ahead. So that's what I want to let you know in this video. You don't need permission. It's a mindset shift that's going to liberate you. You do not need permission from anybody. And I don't care who they are. You don't need permission. And that's the reason why you do not do anything, because you keep on seeking permission from them and they never give it to you because it was never theirs to give. It was yours to take. You didn't need anybody to hand it that to you. You had to take it. It was just on the shelf that you did not need. Like, you didn't need anybody to help you take it. You had to take it and go for the life you desire. Because waiting for permission is a myth. Nobody's going to give you any permission. So, that's it. You don't need any single permission, baby. Partner with God. Look at your life. Have a clear vision for your life. Have direction for your life. And stick to it, whether people clap for you or not, whether they give you permission or not, because they don't see the vision. They were not there in the room when God gave you the vision. So why would they give you permission for a vision that they did not see or they did not know? Why would they give you permission for a vision that they did not give to you? Think about it. It wasn't given to them. It was yours. And if the person that gave you the vision gave you permission, you don't need any permission from any other person. Because whatever it is they are going to be giving to you, it's just going to be based on feelings, not on their values, because their values cannot be what you used to live your life. If people value what you used to live your life, then trust me, you're a very unserious person and you will not go far in life. Self-permission is a practice. Every single time you tell yourself, I don't care what anybody's going to think, I'm going to do this. You break the loop, you break the pattern, and gradually you find out that your life was yours to live. Nobody had to give you any permission. People did not have the right. They don't even have it to give to you. They don't have it to give to you. They don't have to give it to give to you. They don't have it to give to you, darling. They don't. I hope it liberates you to go for that thing you want to go for. I'll see you tomorrow.